You know, one of those happiest things in my life, compiling the MYDM magazine. It's not easy because we have hundreds of applicants and we've got to choose just only a few. Last time it was, how many pages again, Jennifer? 44. And this time we have 52 pages. So I don't want to increase it anymore because, my goodness, poor Tom is suffering. And I'll tell you why shortly. The poor man suffers so much more than the editor does herself. Anyways, with the MYDM magazine, what we do is promote not only Canadian talent. It's not just for our entertainment scene here, but world over, whoever contacts us through Facebook, we do a thorough research, we see who they are, and then we take it away. And then, of course, they have to submit their information. So this time in this issue, we've got artists living in the Middle East or even in Asia, and in the States, of course, as always. And many Canadian musicians, and we are looking for more to be in the next issue, summer and fall and winter and so on and so forth. So quarterly we issue this. Now, there are special people who help me in organizing everything. Yes, I receive, and my children, my darling children, they always help me sorting out who's best for the magazine. We've got an amazing team, of course my children, Heather and Damien and Jennifer. Give it up for these beautiful human beings, eh? And because they're my children. And then we discuss who's good, and then I discard everything else and then choose something else. No, I'm kidding. That doesn't happen. We look who we think should be profiled in the magazine. It's a small step. I mean, there's so much to do, and we are trying our very level best. So once everything is compiled and I get it, then we assign writers to write. To contact the artist and then to do a good article. And it's not easy working with me, I'll tell you. So if you're trying to join in as a team member, you have so much to learn. No, I'm kidding. I'm a really good boss. I just only call you at 2 o'clock in the morning. So other than that, once everything comes to me again, you know, the editing happens again and again and again and again. So going through all that, then I call this guy who's behind me, the tall guy. Yeah, Tom Argyle. Please give it up to him. I just love the man. And here's another deal. He's married and he has a wife, so I can't call him after 12. It's not very nice, right? But I do. So please give it up for Margaret Argyle. She's suffering. I'll call him. So what I'm trying to say is I speak several languages, and it's not easy to think only in English at any given time. And Tom, being a wordsmith, he helps me so much. It's one day, I didn't actually tell him before, I'll tell him now on stage just like that. I may even one day take all our text messages and publish. They are funny, really funny. Especially I send, in caps, I send, help, help. And then any time of the day, this guy replies. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I know. No, you don't say that. You always, yes, dear. And then I send him, no, you don't say what now. So, and then I go about, you know, explaining everything. And then he's the guy I go to. So if you have anything, all editing, please don't even ask me. Go to him. You're with your bios and website information. Tom is the guy, any time of the day, 24 hours he's at work. So anyways, we have a great team working to make sure not only music is heard, but all arts and entertainment is also heard now through the magazine. And I can't wait for our next ventures, but we'll talk about those things later on in the year. So right now, I'm going to invite some of these people here. Give it up for this awesome talent who's here as well. They are some of the guys featured in the magazine. So I will, and they're all dear to me. Like I said, when I meet someone, I try to see how I could be of help. And they have been amazing friends throughout, some for years, like Tom. He's suffering with my friendship. Anyways, let me first call Tom. Let him talk about how everything turned out to be and how we are moving forward, Tom. The mic higher.
But I'm no good with words.
I know.
You speak 7 languages. I've just got 1. Barely. But that's the one you keep wanting help with. So that works out. I can't help you with the others. Keep calling though, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, right? We've had a long-standing friendships anyways. 6 years now.
In a row.
In a row,
Yes,
I know.
6 years in a row. Long-standing, much longer sitting. Yeah. And it's been fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say.
And whom
Love
did you
you.
write about?
Oh yes, this month I featured my friend Stephanie, who is looking for pirates. She'll explain that in a few minutes, possibly. Hopefully. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. Give it up for Tom Argo.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for the talent that came out tonight. You guys are amazing. That is some incredible talent out there. I wish I was playing my guitar as well as most of you guys. So my name is Stephanie Russell, and I'm an actress. You probably haven't seen too much of me because I'm just getting back into it after a few years hiatus. However, my big project right now is something called the Pirate Festival. So I work with a company called Keelhaul Productions, and we're currently hosting the 2016 Pirate Festival, which will be held in Guelph, Aramosa at Martin Park on the August long weekend. So that's July 30th, 31st, and August 1st. Yeah, so Tom asked me to come out here and talk a little bit about it. It is a festival that is geared for family entertainment, and you can come with your friends, and it's not just for like young families. We have a big thing on the Saturday night called the Captain's Keg, where a lot of bands come out and they play and they really blow your minds, and it's a really good fun time. A lot of foot stomping fun is had that night. And we also have pirates throughout the day, so it's pirate themed, obviously. So you're gonna get a lot of, what's the pirate's favorite letter? Arr. Yeah, exactly. You'll hear that like all day long. Then you'll want to kill yourself, and then you'll be like, wait, no, I get it. I got it. Okay, it's the letter R. Okay. So on August 9th, we are hosting some auditions at the Brampton Soccer Center. So if anybody is interested,
9th, right?
Oh, yes. Sorry, what did I say?
August.
August.
Starts with an A. Easily confused.
April.
Yes, April. April 9th, we are hosting at the Brampton Soccer Center some auditions, and that's mostly for some of our cast. And but if you're a band and you want to come out, get in touch with us at entertain.keelhaul@gmail.com. I know it's kind of long, but you know, come and talk to me afterwards if you're interested. And if you're not, hopefully we'll see you at the festival. It's a really, really great time. And thank you so much for the opportunity to come out here and talk about it.
All right. So, yeah, April 9th. And if you want to perform, she's the girl to meet tonight, okay? So, next is, this is another funny one. It's just that, you know, I like my chocolate and things like that. And then I ask my photographers, make me look slim. And there are people who try and try and try, and then I don't like cropping or things like that. So they try their level best, and I thank them with all my heart. So please welcome a fellow, a good guy, a person I've known forever, Jay Ward.
Thank you, Deetra. What I do is I take pictures. I'm a photographer, and I met Deetra probably 6 or 7 years ago. She was doing a fashion show, and I was doing a shoot for a newspaper of the fashion show, and we exchanged cards. And a couple weeks later, I got a call from her, and I've been taking pictures of her ever since. And she's invited me out to this venue many times, and I got to say, this is great what she does to help musicians, Canadian musicians, and get them started. And she's always so busy doing stuff. I don't know how she has time, but it's been really great working with her. I love taking pictures of her, and I really appreciate this. Thanks a lot.
And then Beatrice Sola, we were talking about me speaking several languages. You should hear what she, again, I think 7 languages. Beatrice Sola is an amazing performer, and she's studying, just only 16 years. We shouldn't be saying a lady's age, but I'm just saying for the fact that we should appreciate a beautiful girl who is doing very well in her studies and also performing. That's amazing. So please welcome Beatrice.
Well, thanks everybody for coming out tonight. I really was not prepared to say anything, but it is absolutely a pleasure to work with Deidre always, and she always puts together such a fantastic show and gathers all of you here. So thank you so much. You guys should really give her a round of applause for everything that she does. 'Cause, yeah, so thanks.
There's nothing much to say about this guy other than telling that he is informing all of you that he's the best agent in town, Sam Ottaviano, my friend.
Hi, everyone. I've been supporting Deidre for many, many years now, and it's an awesome show. I'm in the entertainment industry. I'm a talent agent for about 26 years, and you'll find some of my talent's been on currently The Next Step, Flashpoint, many commercials. But besides that, in the music, Deidre, this is awesome. When she first came to me many years ago, and helped independent people, like new artists coming out. This is fantastic, and that's why I'm always supporting her, because this is a awesome show for you guys to come out, because it takes a lot to come on here on stage and perform against to some of us in the industry that are looking for new talent. And just keep it up, come out and support, and it's a good place to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. I just, again, it's one of those friendships, I've been having forever, and I rely on him. You're always worried about sending your child to an agent, how it's going to be, the monetary part of it, the legal part of it, and Sam takes care of everything. And I'm very grateful for his warm friendship. I just forgot, of all things, to thank my sponsors, Rogers TV, MIDI Melodies, Not Lamb Productions, Port One Cafe in Port Credit, and who else? Alison Tula, and just about all of you who are here. Please give it up for these awesome people who make things happen. And then one fine day, I was minding my own business. No, I was not. I was talking to Tom, I think, when Sam called and told me, Deirdre, you got to see this guy. You got to see him. And then, well, I'll just let him speak, how that unrolled and unveiled and whatnot, unfold, right? That's the word, wordsmith. So he is Jack Spade.
What a lovely audience. I'm not even joking. No, I couldn't make a whole stand-up act, but I'm not as funny. However, I want to give a big shout out to Deidre right here. 2 weeks ago, I was on my way to the hospital to get a surgery, and the only person that stood by me, 2 people, my manager Sam and Deidre. She would call me, and it was just the most heartfelt thing. You don't just get people calling you, and it meant a lot to me. And I told Deidre, I'm not staying in the hospital. I'm coming here tonight. I'm going to do what I can, and I hope I delivered. So, big round of applause for Deidre. She deserves it. Thank you.
Yeah. We always stand by our friends. That's it. That's all I'll say. Anyway, I like flying. I like sailing. Other than music, I love to cook. And so once I, again, migrated 7 years ago, I was looking for a place where I could connect with, because we come from small islands, in, like Sri Lanka. I lived in the Maldives with a lot of water, around us. And what we did was sailing all the time on boat cruises and whatnot. And when I joined a Port Credit Sailing Club, I met the loveliest of people ever. He's not only a good sailor, he illustrates, and he's worked for Disney, and oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. We've written all about him here, but please welcome Scott Capel.
Hi, everyone. Yes, I guess the first thing I'd like to say is this is the very first time I've ever even been here in the rock pile, let alone part of Deirdre's talent events. And I want to say, yeah, thank you very much for having me here. It's great to be here, great to be on stage with everybody else. Well, Deirdre mentioned that we met, as being part of one of the sailing clubs here in Toronto, down Port Credit. So, you know, there's that. But one of the things I wanted to say, like, now the kind of stuff I do, it's visual art more than performing art, and you'll see probably some of it in the magazine, I would guess. Yes. So yes, I've been working for quite some time, and my career kind of took me off into the animation business, and I've worked for several places. You know, so that's kind of worked out, which has been kind of fun. But I just wanted to say that it's kind of interesting because the visual arts business tends to be a little different than you guys in that we tend to sort of like hide from the public, and then we do our thing, and then, you know, our thing goes out there, and we're not really around, you know, when it happens. And I just think it's amazing. Like, performing arts are amazing because you guys have to get up there and do your thing, like right in front of everybody and be on, right? Because I can like kind of revise mine, you know, a couple of times and nobody knows and polish it, you know. But there's a similarity though, and that's that you do have to do the practice. I mean, that's one of the things I tell students who I teach who are, you know, want to be animators, and I say there's like no difference between like drawing and music, because as you guys know very well, you have to like practice and practice and practice to get good at what you're doing. And so I just want to say to all the young ones here who are up on stage today performing, I mean, you guys are great. You are awesome, and keep it up, because you've really got something there, you know, that's going to help hold this stupid world together, okay? You know, which we need. Anyway, I just want to say thank you, Deirdre. Thank you so much. This is great. Glad to be here. Thank you.
So 52 pages, but these are the folks who are right here in the audience. So the next one is, he's an amazing guy. I just love him so much. I love his brother. Both of them very, very close to me. Stop laughing. I love everyone. That's how it is. That's how we roll. But anyway, please welcome a very stylish guitarist. You should see him on stage. Unfortunately, he's not performing tonight. Not the happiest face. Can you see this? Yeah? So please welcome. Give it up for Azor Rock.
Well, I met Deirdre a few years ago. Ran to each other on different events, and then slowly she became a family. I think it would be better if there was more people like her. I want to thank her for giving all these young people a chance to perform and helping them out with their music, and just give the biggest round of applause for Deirdre. Love you.
All right, so now the baby. I can't wait to show this to the world, but for that, we need Katrina here. Woo. Yeah. Am I doing here? We have John Gill, the magazine now. Okay. So this is the spring edition 2016. Katrina, are we ready for this?
Are you guys ready for this?
Oh, are we ready for this? Drum roll, people.
Go for it, go for it. All right.
Woo, look at that. Picture time, take pictures.
Oh.
See, I am very careful about pictures. John, I don't like this mic. Can you come here? Thanks, lad. Am I looking slim? Forget about Katrina, it's me. Okay, beautiful. There you go. I'm so excited. Say spring 2016. Katrina, you've been in the arts and entertainment world forever. What do you think of the magazine itself? I know you got to read it later, but tell.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Sorry?
Yes, about Very good things. That's all we want to hear. You are in the entertainment industry forever.
Yes.
And how many of these magazines have you gone through? In Toronto, how many have you got? A few?
A handful, yeah.
A handful, but
Yeah.
to specific genre only, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
This is what we do. We have everyone in this. So that's why we are selling it for $10. It's available at that counter over there. And, like I said, a labor of love. Thank you so much for being part of it. We're going to have the contestants right up. The contestants later on. We're going to listen to a new grandfather in the audience, Steve Raken. Give it up for Steve Raken.